Hello. Perfect. So let's start testing this around. So this new welcome page, wait, I'm hitting myself. This is horrible. Now it's better. So this could be the welcome page that you already saw. The only difference is adding here these trainers and tutors by topic. That is this page that you already know. Listing topics, how many sessions were delivered, how many trainers and tutors we have, and how many of them are active. I also hope once people set their skills and interest, these numbers will grow. Okay. Then regarding topics, you get this list with the topics that since I'm logged in as PA admin, I can edit them. Training database admins can also edit them as well. Okay, perfect. Yes, since I'm in complete silence, it's good for me. If you post from time to time in the chat, I'm following it. Okay. Then from here, you can edit not only the description, but also the name of the topic, if it's soft skill or hard skill. And for the Train Knowledge Center, also if it's used there or only for training sessions or both. Then, okay. For statistics is this page. Training interests. I didn't change it. Same page. This by interest. You can also list all the training. So on top, you find the ones that are active and then the inactive ones. Okay, let's go to new things. So sessions, so far so good, is the same, but when you add a new session, wait, question, if I add the name of the topic, will Training Archive be affected on links to the topic sessions? Yes, everything will be affected. So the name will be updated everywhere. Which means that, yeah, like if it's just a matter of wording, it's okay to change the name. But transforming one topic into another is not a good idea. Did I cover your question? Okay, we consider I did. So when you're creating so the name updated, links are saved. Yeah, the links would be the same. We can even try to do it. So let's say we take communication, edit, and now it will be communication with only one M because fuck you, that's why. So then it says everywhere. Sessions. Let's see communication here. Knowledge Center. It takes a while to load, but it will eventually load. Yeah, also, if you see anything that you want to give feedback, you can just open the spreadsheet we're sharing from testing training pages and just post it there. Conversation with the communication topic and check link docs. Ah, yes. Okay. Too late. So here you see communication with only one M. And here those blocks, each block has its own name, you understand? And here, communication. These ones, for instance. No documents. Topic related documents. Just don't know if this used to have the same. So let's test it on RealPA so we can compare. View all communication. Yep, you are losing it. So we should double check what is being tested. If it's the name of the topic or what are they checking? Can you write it down? Very good point. 1 second.
Yo te pido ayuda para cambiar los archivos de un lugar a otro, ¿vale?
Una hora o así.
Vale.
Okay. I guess YouTubers are also suffering this kind of things. Yes, in the spreadsheet. So let's go to sessions. And let's add a new session. Title. How to test training area. Okay. I just don't want us to forget any point. So in here you can either set standalone training and write the name of the event here. If there is no event, or just choose one of the events. What I did is for admins, they get this almost infinite list of events. And for people that are not admins, they will get a list with the last 50 events they applied to, that I think should be enough for most people. Like, if I was a trainer longer than 3 years ago and I didn't register any one of my sessions, big shame on me. And still I would be able to contact the training database admins, so they add it for me. And then for events I didn't apply to, it's also the 50 last events. Just in general, people should apply to the events they are delivering. Is it good enough? Okay, so in here, if it's empty, it will say no null values required. If I start writing, they will ask me to write at least 3 characters. So test event, it will be Technical Teachers Academy 3 in Madrid. Selecting topics, so on top you have hard skills. You cannot select hard skills because that's not a skill, but you can select any other and you get them here as tags. So now only there's people to apply to. Yes. I can write it on top as well, like events you apply to. But if you see later on events you didn't apply to, maybe you can just guess. Okay. And yes, as I'm a tutor, in here I have remembered that tutors are only supposed to deliver hard skills when selecting topics. Yeah, I thought that adding here extra features saying, no, you should not check this topic or something like that could be a bit too much. And maybe even some hard skills could be connected with some other soft skills. So I didn't find it like big no to be able to select some hard skills together with some soft skills. Or maybe even the soft skills part is not delivered by the tutor itself, but by a trainer that is co-delivered. So then in here by default, it's yourself. This was already like that. And then you choose any trainer or tutor from the database and how many hours were delivered. The date, you can choose today or whatever the date it was. Length of the session, let's say you write A, it will complain and say that it must be a number. I think that was already like that. Classroom training, I saw that we already support online training, so we don't need to change anything for that. Language English, okay. By default, you already have best selected. Number of participants, 1. So you can create an edit session. Of course, if you select a date that is far away from the days of the event, it will complain. And since the event is 14 March, 17 March, I will change the dates to fit with that. Mm-hmm. 11th March. Are you sure you want to use this as in the future? Yes. Okay. That also makes sense. Then as participants, this was like that already. Yeah, like the main thing I did is that if some parts are not filled, that should complain. And then, oh, you need to choose at least one topic. Okay. This part failed. In here, it was meant to detect that since this part is not filled properly, not only complain here, but also disable the button. You can also write it down. Okay. And this is for sessions. Okay, trainers, tutors. So here you were telling me to sort them by default by last delivery, but I saw that code-wise is a bit of a pain in the ass. And what I did instead is the landing page will display only the active ones, because why people would be looking for inactive tutors or trainers. And then since all of them are active, it makes sense to sort them alphabetically. That is like some more expected behavior of a page. But still, you can sort them by last delivery whenever you want. And then if you want to see the inactive ones, you have them here, inactive trainers and tutors, just in case people wonder about them. Then I had some bugs, and only trainers. I was also displaying tutors, stuff like that. Now it's fixed. So only trainers, only display trainers, but display all the trainers. Only active trainers, of course, displays only the active ones. And only active tutors, the same for tutors. And show on map still works. It doesn't say if they are tutors or trainers. I don't know if this is important. If it is, we can add it here. Then calls for training. So we can make a new call to choose one topic. Okay. So this is the expected behavior. You have no topics, it complains here, it complains here. It doesn't let you create the goal. So yeah, I need to check which training calls are active. Yeah, TTA. Let's kill it so we create it again. Okay. So now let's create a call for TTA3. Dates in 2 days. Topics. Here, topics are not sorted by soft skills, hard skills. I don't know if it's needed or not. If it is, just let me know and we do the same sorting. So I guess there will be some trainer. Is there the need to have trained tutor? Because in this case, you will need to add a new topic. Presentations, for instance. Number of participants, 16, training hours expected, 40, 4 trainers or tutors, LBD members, description. No. Okay. Let's save it as draft. Then it's fine. In this case, list active calls. Now this is a surprising behavior for me. Like this draft calls is only active when I'm an admin and not for other people. I even wonder if it got saved as a call or not. Maybe just not saved at all. 1 second. Yeah, here there is nothing. Yeah, I don't like this behavior. I was expecting it to, on one side, being able to access the drafts here. If I'm able to create a draft, I should also be able to see it and then sign it. And then, yeah, it should also be either sent as a call or saved as a draft or told me something failed, please fill it again, but not just say everything is fine and then trash whatever I did. Let's try again. Then 40 hours, wait. Find the calls, find the status, I think it's needed, so I think it's spreadsheet. Okay, yes. Do some strange behavior. Yeah, I think it's because the description was not long enough. We should also complain about the description and it's not complain. I wrote that the description should be at least like 100 characters. No, I will check if it's complaining anywhere. Yeah, here it is. So this is complaining that there is no element called LBG1 form. Okay, because this is trying to display that. And since this failed and it was not cut, then it's not doing anything else. Okay, I will need to review this thing. Okay. So the validation is done on one part it was created by me for some fields like the topics, LBGs, audience, and that like that. In some other parts, it's automatically created by Macumba. But if the JavaScript breaks and the error is not cut, then none other part of the validation is done. So in this case, it was created properly because all the fields were fitting the needs, and before it was not. Okay. So I will need to review this part of the LBG and maybe put it in some try-catch structure. Okay. And since I already sent it, I can also show you what could you get. Application window. So now you see a lot of code. And here we will see what is supposed to be sent in the call. So since it includes hard skills, it will say hello trainers and tutors. A new call has been submitted, the link, apply for this date, those are the topics. So identities, knowledge transfer, so as you were defining, they will be displayed this way. Needs of the event, number of trainers and tutors requested, 4, now expected, 40, okay. So that part looks fine. 1 second. Yes, how did I decide on the length? I thought that if it's less than 100 characters, that this is even shorter than a tweet, it would be way too short to properly describe what would be the session about. Nope. Like, let's say, when you are creating a new call, when you are admin, you see both organizing LBG and topics. But if you are not admin, these organizing LBGs disappear. So since it disappears, this is trying to read what is written in the LBG's part, and it can't because there is none. So I think I will just put it in a try-catch structure, and it should work just fine. Yeah, I just don't want to have people writing bullshit in the calls just to make the description longer. Just writing fuck you Flanders, fuck you Flanders, fuck you Flanders. That wouldn't help. And other parts were not modified yet. So at some point is help will be updated. That you can access from here. And I think, yeah, I was sending here search. So let's say I'm searching, here trainers, it should be trainers or tutors. And other things to add to the form, to the spreadsheet. Delivered training, blah, 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 blah. Hours delivered. Active in the last 12 months. So yeah, you don't see trainer anywhere. Okay, this should be modified. Am I missing any other part? Sorry. Thanks for that point. I'm missing notifications when you're right. Yeah, I only get notifications from the Hangouts chat and not from the other one. Okay. So there we go. Application for training, session description. Here is total hours delivered. Trainers, tutors everywhere. Oh yes, we were checking the search part. And even the boxes in the welcome page. So training statistics, training dogs, most hours delivered, most emails, open calls for training. Cool. The last 3 months, the last 12 months. Give it some. Yeah, what I was saying before is that in this screen you have sessions and trainers and is or trainer search, and it should also include tutors. So I guess it would be like trainer / tutor search, or even better, search trainers or tutors and tutors. And here the very same. Any question or comment? Anything you would like to double check? Okay. So there are a couple of issues that I will fix. And then how would you like to proceed? Topics and the description. Let's check it out again. So topics and description. What is your doubt? Is the issue that you are not that into accordions? Mm-hmm. How would you do it? Yeah, I don't know how connected are they with the rest of PA, but little step by step they are taking over PA with IPP. So I don't know if they will eventually become some normal graphic element. Mm. Something like this one? Yes, this is the name of the topic, description, name of topic, description. Mm-hmm. That's another alternative. It's also quite simple to do. It's a bit more boring, but it's also helpful if you ever want to just copy the list to some spreadsheet and then work from the spreadsheet. It's useful to use tables for displaying information. Yeah, I can create a version with tables and then we can compare. Cool, cool, cool. Any more comments? Okay, you can chat here on the other chat. What would you include in the table as columns? Just like name of the topic, description, and actions, like edit, delete, or would you add anything else? Like maybe hard skill, soft skill? Or two different tables, one for hard skills and another one for soft skills? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, the only thing is like this JavaScript sorting, if you sort by hard or soft skills, you will get random order by name. So I will try to do the sorting from server side, but that's just technicalities. Don't worry. Okay, I will stop presenting.